Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Like I say in all videos, I'm not responsible. If anybody gets hurt, it's just my opinion, and sometimes I swear. And this is for entertainment purposes. So today, someone asked me a reading on Leonardo DiCaprio's love life, if he's gonna ever get married or something. So I'm gonna look it up. First, I'm gonna look up: is he ever gonna get married? Please tell me, Leonardo. Are you feeling like you're the marrying type, or are you gonna not? And be like a lot of these celebrities who don't get married and they just stay single and they don't want the responsibility to be married. So please let me know, are you thinking you'll ever get married, or are you like being single and playing the field? Please let me know, Leonardo. All right, 3 cards. Does he want to get married? Um, it's uh, it says he wants to surrender, so he's not really sure that he wants to. He might change his mind that he wants to get married. He's not so sure if he wants to get married and sacrifice his independence and making films and him helping the environment, his causes. He wants to improve it, but he's doing a rebirth. Maybe he will. He's considering it. And also he wants to be adaptable for the idea. He's not sure, like I said, he's not sure if he wants to. He wants to find balance in his life. He wants to better himself and do other things than just what he's doing now, in his career, in his relationships, going through one girlfriend after the time. He wants to do other things than just do that. And also, he's blocked. He's distracted with the person he's with. I think he wants to go and do his other oats, and he's immature. I'm just doing what the cards. They think Leonardo DiCaprio, in some ways, is always going to be a kid at heart, so that's why he doesn't stay grounded. And he probably sees a lot of Hollywood people end up divorced, and he doesn't want to go that route, so he prefers to stay single. So yeah, he's immature in some, and he has some realistic goals. Maybe his goals or just to stay single. So it doesn't really say. He says he likes the idea of marriage, but it might not be for him. Some people don't want to get married. It is what it is. So it says he might, but he's not sure. All right. The person he's with, I'm gonna ask. I'm using the love cards in romance. Is he? Tell me about the person he's crazy about with, please, because I don't really go up to the girls. He's dated models and all that. So is he dating anybody seriously? Please tell me, is he Leonardo or any of these girls serious you're about? He has a connection with one of the girls he's with. He cherishes her. He cares about her a lot. He's seeing what this relationship is going to bring. In this relation. Oh, yeah, he's waiting for the answer to go. I guess he's not into the person who wants to get married. Like after a couple months, he wants to, take his time. He wants to get to know her and love and give her gifts and understand each other. He wants relationships that this relationship to be. He wants to understand her and what makes her tick, and vice versa. So, in this one, he's in a good place in this relationship. Is this relationship what he's going to have right now? Is this the long haul one where he's going to pop the question, or is he going to just go from one other girl to the other? Is this the girl he's going to stick with, or is he going to go to other girls and just play the field like he's been doing all of his life? He's not into settling down He's probably the kind of guy who likes to be the uncle but not the father, which is fine, whatever. So please tell me, is this the girl that he's going to be with? He's careless. He's not sure about this relationship. He feels it's all talk. He thinks the relationship is all talk. The rumors, saying that this is the one. This is all talk. He doesn't want to listen to the rumors, the paparazzi. He's not interested in what they have to say. He doesn't really care. Yeah, he doesn't care. And he's exhausted in this relationship. He goes through women like changing socks. So he's exhausted in this relationship. But he is attracted to her physically and mentally. This person he's with, yeah, he cares about her. And he's happy with her for now. He honors her and respects her and cares about her, and he would stand up to paparazzi making fun of her and talking behind her back. He does respect the women he's with at the time, so he really cares about this woman. It says he's not gonna careless. It feels like, I don't feel like this is the woman he's gonna spend the long haul with. But I'm gonna ask, what kind of girl is Leonardo DiCaprio into? Is he ever gonna? It said he's not interested in getting married, but I'm just doing what the cards say. What would the person be like if in the future? Is he gonna? What is she gonna be like? Please tell me. All right, this woman is fairness. She's hard. He wants someone who's like him, who stands up for the environment, who is fearful and stands up for her for charities and causes and righteousness. Like you treat animals kindly. He wants someone who's in the same views as him. Very green. He wants someone who's very green, and also likes the finer things in life and cares about the finer things in life, having nice clothes and stuff like that. He wants someone who also takes good care of herself and is not a slob. He doesn't want someone, how he dates all these models and everything, how they're put together. He wants someone who's like that and who's also independent and doesn't have to be with him 24/7. He wants someone who's, if he was going to be with someone, he wants someone who can take care of herself, have her own friends, people who she can be with, not be, with him 24. And she wants that, and he wants to be with someone who he's comfortable with. But there's going to be disharmony in the relationship because he's the type of person who he's a water sign. He's a Scorpio, so the person who with him might be disharmony because he's the kind of person who doesn't tell his feelings too easily, since he's a Scorpio, so it's hard. So this person might have the same idea as him, that it would take her prodding and for her to do, and she might have few goals than he does, so that would be a problem for him because she wants her to have this same goals as him, so there would be fewer goals than he does, which would be a problem. And he also wants someone who, and this person might not be as motivated as him, so that would be a problem. He's very romantic, Leonardo. He wants someone who's romantic and sensitive, and she's also charming and beauty. So if he does, he wants someone who's into justice, the environment, caring about the environment, the ozone layer, very green. I guess he's considered a Democrat. He wants someone who's a Democrat, who has the same beliefs, who likes to finest things, nice clothes and stuff. Also, the person might not have the great, when it comes to, she won't be as motivated as him with the charities as he is. and she'll be romantic and he will be romantic, and she's into beauty, you know, she's very pretty. So yeah, if that's gonna be, he's interested, the person will be inner beauty, outer beauty, into the environment, not as much into the charity as he is, if there is. Okay, is she gonna be a actress? I'm gonna see. Is she gonna be an actress? Oh, I'm gonna look. Is she gonna be an actress? Please tell me. Is she gonna be an actress, or is she gonna be another model? Please tell me. Is she gonna be? Is she gonna be an actress, or is she gonna be a model? Or please tell me. I'm gonna do 6. Please tell me, is she gonna be a model, an actress? Or what kind of person would she have to be if it happens? Do. All right. Oops. Sorry, some of them want to flip. Competition. She's gonna. There's gonna be a little problems because he's likes to be in the one to be in control, and she'd like to be in a competition with him, and they'll have struggles in the relationship because he's always in the public, and I don't think she likes that. And he'll be defiant in the relationship. That's not a good thing. So it doesn't say if she's going to be in the public eye, being I'll try that again. Yeah, there'll be confrontation because he like I said, he's in the public eye, and she won't like that. She won't rather be in the private eye, and if she is, she would want to be the one. So he wants to be the one in charge in the relationship, and he wants to be the one, you know, popular. He'll try to forgive her, you know, for not being as, you know, that she's not as important as him, and she'll get bored in this relationship because he's not going to be around as much as she wants from him, and so she'll get bored in this relationship. Even though she's very playful with him when she's there, and vice versa, they're both going to get bored in this relationship. That doesn't sound good. You will meet a new love interest at the party or a night out. So he might meet someone at a party or a night out. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path. Maybe it will be the right path. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon he'll meet this person, but in the future. Consider your allies. Maybe he'll meet her and think of her as an ally to work with, you know, the environment and stuff, and make new connections. Maybe he'll meet her through, you know, friends or the environment causes. There's going to be new skills. Maybe he'll learn new skills. You know, maybe he'll write a book or learn something on the internet or something, take a class. It says new skills. So yeah, new events, training. Maybe he'll have another, you know how when they're doing a movie, they train for a movie, like he pretended to be someone else and he trained to be the person. He'll probably learn a new skill in the movies. And there's going to be an awakening in the relationship. It's going to get better. So it does say he's going to be in a new relationship, but not anytime soon. But it's going to be kind of rocky because she wants to have him to herself. I mean, you know, spend time with him, and he likes to be, you know, be the guy who's the player and who is. I'll ask anything else you want to tell me, Leonardo? So a lot of people might not like that he's not the marrying type. I could be wrong, you know. Like I said, this is entertainment purposes. Is there anything else you want me to know about, Leonardo? Since it says you're not going to get married anytime soon because you like to play the field. Give me 3 cards on this part. 2 cards here. All right. All right. All right. Oh boy, he has an addiction to something. Maybe he's something's going to come out that he was addicted to something like drugs or alcohol or gambling or something, or the sex word. So he has some addiction that he sexual, or he has some, I don't know. It says violence, so I don't know if he knows someone or something that's violent. Maybe he knew someone who's a violent person, like P. Diddy and something, and he knows something about it, that, you know, this is the devil. So I'm going to look into that. It says addiction, violence. He has some depression. Maybe he had some violence in his past, or something's going to happen. I'm going to look that up. He has money problems. Leonardo has money problems. He doesn't want people to know he has money problems. And he's depressed, and he gives so much money to the charity. Maybe he's spending too much. He tries to be as honest as he can in the relationships as he can, and he wants to be a lot of power. You know, he wants to be popular and have a lot of power. He wants to be the one in charge, and relationship may lead a position or terminated. Oh, he might get kicked. He might not be able to go in the next movie or whatever he's going to do, because they're going to terminate him. Maybe there will be something bad that's going to happen, that they're going to terminate him in a movie role or a TV role or some role that he wants to do. Someone's going to cut him. Also, he's going to have to move slowly on because of what happened, because someone cut. So he's going to have to start over and try not to worry about it. I'm going to look up the devil thing about. I'm going to leave these, take these 3, this one, and those 2. I'm going to look up what the devil meant here. It says he was into addiction, alcohol, sexual things. I'm just seeing read the cards say. So please tell me what's going on with Leonardo, with that thing, that devil card. Please tell me what's going on with that devil card. I'm going to look 3 cards up because I'm interested. Please. Can't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards. All right. He's not joyful in his relationships with women, and his inner circle with the people he's with. I think he's tired. He's getting tired as he gets older, playing the, going to the party scenes. I think he's getting burnt out doing that, and he's has some happiness in his life, but I also think he is dissatisfaction about, doing the party scene, with what happened with P. Diddy. He's not happy with it, with those, bad things, happiness. He's trying to be happy, but he's not really enjoying his life the way he used to. And he does have personal goals, like he wants to change. I think he wants to do other things than, like I said, be a movie star. Like I said, maybe he'll move out of that and do the environmental stuff more. Like, do more, speak out more for that. And he's fearful of the unknown because he doesn't know what's going to happen in his life. And he's not sure what's going to happen. I feel like he has some emotional blockage when it comes to the movies. He doesn't know what movies he wants to make. He feels like he's only doing it to make money. He's doing it to do it. So, and I'm going to look up something. I heard on television his life is in danger. I'm going to look that up. I'm just doing that. Is his life in danger? Because it said he was depressed and stuff. Is his life in danger? Because, I saw a thing that they said Jennifer Lopez, Diddy said on YouTube that he's going after all the people who spoke against him. So I'm going to look that up. Is Leonardo DiCaprio in danger from Diddy and his people? Is he in danger? I'm going to do that. I hope not. Please tell me, is Leonardo DiCaprio in danger? Is his life in danger from P. Diddy? He's in disharmony in the relationship. What he was with P. Diddy, he didn't like how it was going with the drugs and alcohol and stuff. And also, he felt very detached with him. It wasn't working out the way he hoped. In the relationship, because he was real young when he met Diddy. I think he was in his teens or something, which is too young, and he didn't like what he was seeing. So he made really bad choices. I think it says yes. He does feel his life's in danger. I'll look that up more. He is a free spirit, though. Leonardo DiCaprio is a free spirit. He doesn't like people telling him, bossing him around, telling him what to do. He likes to do his own thing, and he likes freedom. He doesn't like I said, he doesn't like people telling him what to do. Yeah. Also, in some ways, he's kind of tradition in the sense of people getting married, but he's not into being that, even though he is. He's very honest with the people, with his charities and stuff. With these women, they probably know he's not the marrying type, and he's honest with it. That's probably why you don't see him getting married anytime soon, because he's honest with these women. I think they might have him marry him, but they say no. And he's been also honest with being on the stand and saying about what's going on with P. Diddy. He was very honest about that. And he was trying to be mentally stable. And he has a very sharp mind. He's very intelligent. Leonardo DiCaprio. When he talks about, the environment, he does his homework. It's not just talk the talk. He does the walk. So he's very smart. So he does think his life in danger. I'm going to do one more read card and see if this works or not. Like I said, does he think someone's going to, out him? Because he, testified against P. Diddy, entertainment purposes. It says he is worried, but it didn't go in Pacific. So I'll ask one more time. Is entertainment purposes. Is Leonardo scared that P. Diddy or someone's going to try to take him out? And if it doesn't answer, it doesn't answer. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, boy. Sudden change. Something bad's going to happen. There's going to be chaos. He's worried. I think he is very worried that someone's going to come out after him. He's going to have inside thinking. He's going to have people watch his back if he's not doing that, because he's in trouble. He feels like he's really in trouble with P. Diddy, and his life is in danger from him and his people. And he has insight that I think he knew that, testifying was going to get in trouble. I think he had an insight that he would be screwed. I think he knew that, and he's probably going to have security people watch him, because of that. Yeah, I think he thinks that. Also, I think he's blocked because he feels like, I think he thinks that P. Diddy might not be able to go to prison, and he'll be, he feels like he's blocked because he doesn't know who he can trust. He might think, oh God, if P. Diddy comes out, I'll be like screwed. And he sometimes can be selfish. Leonardo DiCaprio, a lot of people are, and it can be impatient because he's impatient because he doesn't want anything to happen to him and his family. He's very and he has anxiety because he's worried about P. Diddy and his people coming after his people getting after him, his goons. And he does do infidelity. He's not the most, when it comes to having a woman to be his, he might cheat sometimes. He tries not to, and like I said, he has anxiety. He's anxiety and depression because of what's going on with P. Diddy in his life, with the trial. Even though the trial's over, it did a toll on him, so he's depressed, he's upset. He's insomnia. He doesn't have trouble. He's having trouble sleeping, probably trouble eating. He's probably might have to go to a therapist. He might have to hide, move out of his place and move because he's depressed. And it's traumatic too, going through a trial about P. Diddy, I think so. But things are going to get better for him. I think they will get better for him. He's gonna travel away and go somewhere and maybe start a new life because he doesn't want to take the crap that's been going on in his life with P. Diddy and other things. He just wants to try another life. He wants to move. Maybe he'll change his name and go to another country and leave because of all the crap that's been going on with P. Diddy and, other things. So hopefully you liked the reading. If it didn't go to what you're like, well, I go by the cards. And like I say in all my videos, I'm not responsible and they're entertainment purposes. And take care and have a good day. Bye.